Hi, so today, well, not too long ago, I did this face chart for Dia de los Muertos. Um, I actually made it for a friend. She wanted me to do her makeup for Halloween, her and her boyfriend, and she last minute bailed out on me. But before she did bail out, I asked her what her favorite color was, and her favorite colors were blue and pink. So I don't know if you can see right there, but there's a little bit of blue right there, and then there's obviously blue right here and a little bit right here. um so I decided to do the look on myself instead. The other half of the face chart isn't done, but only because I made up the look I made up like right then and there. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you want to see how I did this look, keep watching. I'm gonna first start off with white eyeliner, and I'm just gonna draw a line where I want the circle of the eye. This is optional, but since I didn't want any flesh color peeking through the black circle, I did this. So any eyeliner works, but just white is easier to take off, so I'm using white. And the next thing I'm using is Urban Decay Primer Potion, the one that comes in the black palette, and I'm just putting that all over the inside of the circle that I drew. And I'm taking Ben 9's cream color CL white base. It's actually a face cream, but I'm just putting this on my eye as a base so the colors can really pop. And then the color I'm using is Fuchsia 26, and I'm using this random brush that I got at Nordstrom Rack. It came with a pack of them, and this doesn't have a name, and it's called a lid brush, and I'm just putting that on my lid. And then I'm using, with the same Nordstrom Rack brand, this brush is called Smudge. I'm using the color Turquoise Shimmer 83 by Makeup Forever. Both of these colors are Makeup Forever, and I'm just putting this on my crease. And after that, with Urban Decay's black palette, I'm taking Black Sabbath, the dark blue color, and I'm taking, I don't know what brush that is, but it's by Alpha. It's a regular, I'm pretty sure it's a regular lid brush, and I'm just ringing my eye, and then I am filling in the rest of my skin in the circle. Also, you might want to do this first because it is a dark color, and I did get fallout, and it did come out a little bit on the pink, so you might want to do this first before you do any of the lighter colors. And try to blend the colors as well, the blue and the darker blue. Okay, so I am using water-based paints, and since the last thing I want is to sweat, I am going to use MAC's Oil Control Mattifying Lotion. I'm just putting it on the half of my face that I'm going to paint. And I'm using Professional since this does magnify the pore. I am just going to cover up my pore with this and add it to my forehead and where my pores are most visible and large. And so I'm going to start with the white water-based paint, and I really don't know what this was called, but the back said Paradise, and it's just a white water-based paint. And then this is a paintbrush. It's a very smooth synthetic brush, so this is why I'm using this brush. You could also use a foundation brush. I should have just used that because this has a lot of streaks, but this works as well too. There's a really good face paint palette for kids that they sell it at Walmart and Target. I don't know how much that sells, but it works really good if you want to go cheap. But you could always get creams. In this case, I'm using water-based paint. There's also really good brands like Ben 9, but if you want to go cheap, a really good place to go is Walmart and Target. Okay, so I'm getting the black from the palette that I have, and I'm just gonna ring around the shadow that I already have, so I already have a dark harsh line. And I'm using the pink for this, and it's in the same palette. And I'm just putting on random dots around the eye. And after I'm getting the blue, and I'm just going to circle around the dots that I made so it looks like a flower. And I'm going to add a little spider web on my chin since I didn't want to put it on my forehead like normally most people would do. I just wanted to do it on my chin. And I'm just going to hollow out my nose. And I'm just going to fill in my lips because that's what I want to do last since they are the most moisturized on my face. And as you can see, the dark or the black is not so opaque, so you might want to have to go over this a couple times. And I'm shading in, as you could see, with Black Sabbath, the dark blue that I had on my eye, what I ringed around my eye with, and I'm just going to give it more dimension on my cheekbone. And on top of that, I'm using the turquoise shimmer 83 by Makeup Forever, and it's the one that I used on my crease. And I'm just gonna wing my eyes, and I'm gonna put on false lashes. I got these from Rite Aid. They're called Batgirl, and I got them on Halloween season. And I'm lining my waterline with black eyeliner, and I'm taking NYX's Photo Loving Primer in green, and I'm just putting that. And then next I'm just putting on my normal foundation, and I'm going to prime my eyes again with the same primer. And I'm going to take the same turquoise shimmer 83, and I'm just going to put that all over my lid, a little bit above my crease. And with the blending brush, minus e.l.f. Blending brush is what it's called, I'm just blending it out. And with MAC's Purple Duo and Reflex Glitter and my mixing medium from MAC, I'm just mixing the both, and it should come out like in a consistency like that. I don't know if you saw that, but it's like a very creamy consistency, and you're just gonna put that on your lid. And while it's still wet, I am adding the Reflex Glitter Dry on top of the wet base that I already have. And I'm just gonna line my eye like I did to my other eye. By the way, the eyeliner I'm using is by NYC. It's really cheap. It's one of my favorite eyeliners. And I'm just gonna contour my cheeks and add blush. Any blush, any contouring color you want to use is fine. And I got these from Colors a long time ago. It was for your phone, and obviously that was a fail. So I'm just putting that on the pink areas, some pink areas. And this is Glitter Spore by Makeup Forever. Taking Makeup Forever's Fix Spray, I'm spraying that on my skull half of the face, and I'm adding the Makeup Forever glitter, just putting it on with a powder brush. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.